stayed on Big Bear last night. Driving to the trail. This is the north side of Big Bear. Day 18. This is Baldwin Lake, which was dry. Just got the snow melt runoff and they're happy to have water in it. Headed to take T-Bone to his next drop off, where he left off at what number was this? 250? No, that was 260.
262.
262. And I'll be picking him up around 275. Donkeys. What are those?
Burros. Day 18. PCT gonna make 275, hopefully. And it looks like it's gonna get warm. Hot days equal snaky.
Those reading glasses help you see the snakes on the trail?
You know, it's funny you say that. These sunglasses are so dark, a lot of the trail I don't wear them because you can't see the trail that great. Just polarized and dark. I'll take my sunglasses off, or my eyeglasses off once I get my Garmin going. Okay. Sticks, very important.
Have a good one.
Day 18. All right. We're gonna pretty much be button hooking around the north side of Big Bear Lake in Big Bear City today. Part of the reason we're kind of piecemealing this part of the trail is I had to make sure I could get off trail and meet up with Boo, because we are on a timeline to have to leave here, make our way back down to Palm Springs and fly out for a few days off trail to attend my oldest son's wedding at a destination. When I come off trail at 275, it'll be near a road north of the big lake called Van Dusen. That'll be our end point, and then when I get back on trail, that'll be our start point again, back at 275. So I probably will lose contact with a lot of the hikers I started with, that I've been in contact with for this 275 miles, because we've been leapfrogging one another while we've been doing the trail. But I'm hoping by the time we get back, get up to Kennedy Meadows, maybe we can close that gap and see some of them again. I met 2 new hikers yesterday. When Boo picked me up, she'd done a little trail angel magic and had already picked up Gus, who's a Nobo through hiker. And then while we were headed into town, we picked up 7-Eleven, who's from Berlin, Germany, and he's a Nobo hiker. So we got to give them a ride to town. They were both ready for a 0 day, and that worked out well. With that said, I'm gonna kind of get my mind back on trail for day 18, and we will catch up with you down trail. See you later.
Good morning. Keep passing you guys. buddy.
So in the first mile in today, got a little elevation, kind of getting back into pine trees. And as we come around the top, you can kind of see the north side of the mountain chain that goes around the big lake, and the valley below, more desert country down there, and then some more mountains off to the north. So that's kind of what we're going to be looking for. This trail turns to the west, goes around Big Bear, kind of continues west for several hundred miles, and then turns back to the north as it goes on up California. So anyway, here is another just unbelievable shot of that valley. A little better view of it. North side of Big Bear Lake. The sun coming up behind me. And then head back over there. That's how we're going to drop back down over in the Big Bear Lake, Big Bear City area. Unbelievable. Glad we're turning west and not going through all that. That looks pretty dry. Just came around that saddle there where that van's parked. You can kind of see that first lake there going into Big Bear. I'm just curious how he got there. He's got a really good boondocking spot right there. Well, I made it to the off trail, which was it's a Forest Service road that goes back down in the valley. So I should be another half mile or mile or so. I'll be off trail for the day. Did about 13 this morning. Ran into one of our old hiker friends, Colleen, and she told me she got a new trail name, or got a trail name, Kick. So I was surprised to see her. I really thought she was quite a bit in front of me, but she said she'd overdone it a few times and had to take some zeros to recover. And I guess she came up behind me about 10-mile mark from me. So anyway, headed down here looking for the blue van, the Paco van, and we'll see if we get a sighting.
Pickup point for TBone and Canyon Road or something. Like another hiking
There it is. Day 18 on the trail. Coming down off trail because we got to start our egress to get back to Palm Springs. And there is the Paco van sighting. Apparently she's got somebody visiting with her. He's either being friendly, giving her some happy advice, complimenting on her van, or he's giving her shit. This could be an interesting end to an interesting day. We'll see how it goes.